agencies. One such agency is the Ballyfermot Local Drugs Task Force.
This programme has a very beneficial effect for the young people, because they're hearing from their peers what they need to know and what's relevant to their lives around drugs. Not some general one, but the one that's relevant to their lives on a day-to-day basis. It's age appropriate, so it's targeted at the age group that are standing in front of them. It's the best form of drugs education in terms of sort of outcomes and responses. The Ballyfermot Youth Service do it very well. They manage to continuously train up new young people to become peers. Young people that are given the peer education in school look at the people that are delivering it and look up to them and say, I want to be one of those. The peer educators go on and they find careers from that. The service is in great demand from the schools. Our problem is often that we can't supply it as often as we could. Ballyfermot Youth Services do it very well, but it is a scarce resource.
The benefits of being involved with the Ballyfermot Youth Service and its peer education programmes are varied. It can be a great way for young people to meet and interact with each other, offering a variety of activities and programmes for them to take advantage of. But it is important for a young person interested in getting involved to know exactly what they are gaining.
My name is Rachel Brandon and I'm a peer educator here in the Ballyfermot Youth Service, and I have been for the past 2 years. I got involved in the Ballyfermot Youth Service when I was only a kid, basically as a member first of all.
My name is John Curran. I'm an assistant facilitator here at the base. My experience with Ballyfermot Youth Service has been a very positive one. I've been going there since around 10 or 11. I still volunteer down there, I still go down. And
through different programmes that went on in the clubs I was involved in, I done different types of training, like leadership training and peer education training around drug awareness.
We went to Northern Ireland a couple of times and we went over to England, and I really found that stuff really worked for me, because you get to get out of Ballyfermot, you get to get out of all the hassle of, just doing the same thing every day, and and you broaden your mind, you know what I mean? I think that's like education for me, you know what I mean?
And through my experience in the club, I went on to college, and it's urged me to go further on to college, and it's benefited me in a way that it's helped me look at the career I want in life, which is around drug awareness and probation. So to me, the benefits are for young people would be to get, if they got involved, would be empowered to learn more, and maybe even if they got involved the way I probably did years ago, they'd probably educate themselves more and sort of bring themselves up, and probably even volunteer in the club and things like that.
Well, peer education it's young people teaching young people, and that's the way we explain to the kids. Well, back then we were kids, we were young people, but we're not anymore, so it's passed on now. But it's young people learning from young people, learning from each other. I
think myself personally, if I was in their shoes and I was a student and there was a teacher to come in and tell me and sit down with me, and this teacher was a lot older than what I was and probably even the same age as me, and telling me that this is what drugs are, I think I'd sit there and say, you haven't got a clue. How would you know? It's probably years ago since you knew anything about drugs.
It's good for young people to be taught through peer education, rather than not all the time now a teacher or say a doctor or somebody professional say, because the young people sit and talk and they don't have any inhibitions or they don't have any trust issues with telling people things if it's their own peers, and they just sit and talk about things, so that way they take in more information, they feel more comfortable.
So what's in store for the future of the peer education programme?
Yeah, I suppose my hope for peer education in the future is that young people that we're working with now and training to become peer education workers will be part of delivering services for young people in the future.
I would hope that the peer education programme grows and develops, and the links are continued with the schools that we have at present, but also extends to some of the other schools in the area, and the young people really take ownership of it.
I think we could develop it up in the future. We could develop it up to deliver more when required to more schools. We could develop it up to deliver other messages, not just the drugs issue. It could be developed to deliver issues around antisocial behaviour or involvement in crime. But what we've discovered in Ballyfermot is that you can have a very effective service that continues to run for a very small amount of money, relatively speaking. And Ballyfermot Youth Services and the peer education programme is probably for us the best example of how localised responses can be done much more cost effectively and to a better outcome.
basically every day when we don't have anything to do, we just come down here because they have like computers, pool, and like you're able to watch telly as well.
And you're not bored out of your mind.
You're not bored. It's good because like we make friends and they're real nice. So. And they bring us loads of places. We do loads of fun stuff and all. Yeah.
I do the diving, the kayaking and the soccer with the Ballyfermot Youth Service, and I do all the sports that we do here. And I go on every Wednesday and Thursday, and I do soccer on Friday.
The advice that I can say, and what I did as a young person, was when I wanted to get involved in something, I came down and I tried to find out firsthand. If I couldn't get down, I'd get the phone number and I'd ring and try and find out. But like always, knock down, there's always someone here that'll try and explain something. And if not, they'll give you the number of the person that's actually running the program themselves, so you can come down and they'll probably meet with you as well during the week or something.
It helps us stay off the streets and help us do things.
Stop wrecking the streets and don't
keep
be
us busy
and don't be like taking drugs and all.
It helps us.
It just helps us and tells
why
us not
would we
to
be
do.
taking drugs with us? No, but when
we're older.
Future.
It's like young people teaching young people about drugs and about like consequences of taking drugs and stuff. And it breaks down, so it's not like big words trying to just to break it down.
People teaching young people.
Yeah, peer education. Said that.
A world of information, support and fun education is all part of what the Ballyfermot Youth Service has to offer. And it will continue to provide this for as long as there are young people who need it and want the opportunity to go further in life and realise their full potential. The peer education programme in particular is a comfortable and informative environment where young people can express their thoughts, their opinions and ask the questions that they need answered concerning the most important issues that they will face in their lifetime. The Ballyfermot Youth Service is there to ensure that they have all the answers they will ever need.